Hi everyone, Michelle Fixit. I'm doing an unboxing video on one of the two favorite vacuums that I have because I don't like cords on stuff. And this is a Fabuletta vacuum cleaner with cyclone technology. And this is the F as in Frank, S as in Sierra, V as in Victor 001 series. No, this is not a sponsored video. This is for anyone that wants honest reviews on this product. So I actually have a couple of these because I frequent different places, and because when I find something I really like, I make multiple purchases on it so that my lifestyle and expectations and everything from place to place do not change. Buy this before you buy one of those ridiculously expensive vacuums. This thing is ridiculously it's got good pricing. Let's just say that. It's not ridiculously cheap. But the quality is there, the functionality is there, everything is fantastic with it. My other ones I've had for a couple of years, so I was in a position where I needed to purchase another one. I didn't mean to drop it. But I needed to buy another one, and I was like, oh, this is perfect because I use this vacuum all the time, and I completely forgot. Like I wasn't doing unboxing videos or really giving you guys any video content when I purchased these things. So this particular model comes with the long crevice guy, the telescoping guy, power brush with LED lights, 2 HEPA filters. So because of the work that I do, I only want vacuum cleaners that have HEPA filters. It has an adapter, the cordless vacuum, the unit itself, instruction manual, the wall mount, which I haven't used as a wall mount. I normally just stick it on the back of the vacuum cleaner and it just totes around with me, the dust brush, and the cleaning tool. So this thing is awesome. I love it. My other favorite one is the Shark. So this guy is okay on carpet. But the white Shark that I have, which is also cordless, he is my preferred for carpet. So this is supposed to be rated for carpet and for bare floors. I think it does a great job on bare floors. I think it does a mediocre job on carpets, which is why I have 2 vacuums that are cordless. The Shark is fantastic on carpet. Tall carpet, long carpet, low carpet, Berber carpet, whatever. It doesn't really, it's mediocre on hard floors, even though it's rated for that. And so this is my preferred one for the floors, for the hard floors. And this house has historic wood floors in it. So minus a couple rooms with a couple carpets, you know, I need this thing. So I'm going to open this up. And I'm going to give you, this is going to be way more in depth for an unboxing video than normal. And I'm sorry, I'm literally on my bed and I'm, you know, just doing this as a courtesy. Look at the difference in lighting. Like, your face just looks totally different in whatever lights. You'll drive yourself crazy if you, like, watch yourself being recorded tons of the time. Alright, so this is your instruction manual and the cleaning brush. Absolutely reserve your cleaning brush. We always, like, lose those things, but it's kind of important. This is your charger. And right off the bat, if you just want to know if I like it or not, clearly I like it. I've purchased multiples of these things. This is a 10 out of 10 product for pricing, for me. For pricing, for durability, longevity, user-friendly, ease, like all the things. This guy absolutely competes with your cordless vacuums of similar design that cost 10 times the amount of money. And that's because I've had them for years. So, as I was nervous when I first bought them, I was like, oh, I don't know, it's a weird brand. It's fantastic, buy one. Okay, so, as I try to, I'm trying to pull something out that is too big. Okay, so this is the primary piece that you will be using to vacuum. It has like the same material that you would have for like a lint brush right here, which is great. So it picks up teeny tiny little things, and then it has the bigger bristle right here that is softer. So this is why it's such a fantastic design with keeping things clean. Very easily, if this gets wound up with hair and stuff, which happens all the time, especially when you have animals and stuff. You push this over to the side, this red tab goes over. Of course, while I'm on film, it's not, or while I'm recording, it's gonna be special. Come on. But you pull it out, or you push it out, and it should, there we go. And it releases the whole thing. So, if you get anything in here, there's another design where it has like a square here. I might be confusing it with that guy. Always pay attention to that. Always pay attention to the inside of this one after you clean it out and stuff, because you will get hair and stuff stuck in this piece right here. And you will get hair stuck on this little guy here. So you just clean all that up, take scissors to it, whatever. Or use your cleaning tool. The cleaning tool works really well. If you didn't know, with vacuum cleaners and stuff, you know those little envelope opener slider guys? They work great for stuff like this. So I typically have a few of those. I like to have where they have a magnet. So instead of like slicing open an envelope, if you loop it in here, sometimes you don't have to take this whole piece out, and just bevel it down and it'll cut through any of the hair, and then you just pull it out. So that's fantastic. If you are very bad and you don't clean out the canister all the time like you should, what can happen is canister gets full, and then it goes, you know, you have all of that because it's still sectioning, still pulling things. So this will all get slammed full of nastiness, hair, dirt, debris, cat fur, people fur, or people hair, like all different kinds of things. So if you're in that position and like this piece, like if you look through it, and that's why I do appreciate that it's clear here. So if you put it in this way and then you look through it, you'll be able to see through the whole unit. And if you have an obstruction there, if it's like here to here, then you can use like a butter knife or a screwdriver or something and kind of pull it out. Otherwise, wire coat hangers, we should have those around every now and then, because stuff like this, you would take this guy out like it just showed you, shove it through, pull it out, like put a little loop at the end of it, pull everything out, and then you're good to go again. So that's fantastic. I love this vacuum. And it's red. They have a blue version too, but it doesn't have as many pieces, I don't think. This is the middle piece. So it does, this is the piece that'll like go into the machine. This is the piece that you would push and then pull, so it's adjustable. So if you have like a 2-year-old, like this thing is so great for like so many different reasons. If you're older and you want something that's lightweight, this thing is ridiculously lightweight. Totally packs a punch for its design and stuff. But if you have a 2 or 3-year-old that wants to help with chores and stuff, you can keep it short for them, and they can go around vacuuming for fun. Like Charlie, my 2-year-old, he likes vacuuming. And he's not vacuuming with a fake vacuum, he's vacuuming with a real vacuum. And this vacuum is smart enough where, like, if he accidentally rolls over a piece of string or something, guess what? It's gonna realize there's an obstruction, it's gonna turn off, it's gonna get grumpy, and he's not gonna break it because he can vacuum. He can start learning how to do chores and stuff, because everybody forgets that we need to teach our children how to do stuff. So at 2, Charlie knows how to vacuum. Izzy, my 11-year-old, she loves vacuuming too. And she knows she can adjust it to whatever size she wants. I like it to be very long, and that way I don't have to bend over, and it works very well. Man. Just say stuff and set yourself up for stuff. Okay, this is the wall part. So it's designed to be screwed into a wall on this side, and then to hold this guy like so, okay? See that? And then a little accessory here, little accessory here. What I do is I just let this thing like run around with my vacuum wherever it goes. It doesn't matter to me. And then I have never installed it into a wall. But if that's your thing, you can totally do that. It'll sit in the wall ready for you for your next use, because again, it's super lightweight. And there's the screws and the anchors. If you're gonna put something into a wall, don't use these little plastic stupid anchors. Go buy good anchors. Never use anchors that are provided unless like you just really can't afford to not go get the like the metal ones. All right, and this is the thing, this is where all the magic happens. This is your main canister. And so you have your motor in here, you have your LED panel here, and in order to empty it out, you just push this and dump it. A lot of people forget though that this piece right here, see how there's this inside piece? You turn it and then it comes out. And so this will also get, because this is a multi-filtration unit, which is one of the reasons that I purchased it. So this will also get clustered with stuff because this is a metal filter. And then in the interior, you have the HEPA filter. So if this gets dirty and you're sitting there knocking it around, you're forgetting this guy, okay? This guy is important. So if this guy, this silver guy, gets messed up, you may lose your HEPA filter. And then what you're going to be doing is you're going to be sucking all that stuff into your motor and prematurely burning out your motor, which may or may not be a reason why, like, I'm in this situation. So there is a teeny tiny filter all the way in there, but that is not enough to be able to protect this motor from premature burnout, because you lost the HEPA filter and then you continue to use it without the HEPA filter, and then it burns your unit out. That's bad. Don't do that. These things are like, if you take care of things, and like that's how great it is with closing, like you don't have to play with it. If you take care of things, they will take care of you. This product was designed with longevity in mind, not from a lot of user error, because it takes a little while for it to realize, hey, I don't have a filter until like the motor gets blown, which has happened one time, not by my use. So there you go. So you just clean that guy, stick that guy in. You always want to pay attention to the flap right here. There's a little flap on the inside. And so if this gets gunked up, like if you're not emptying the canister, which is just a good rule of thumb, especially with the way they design this thing, is you use it, and after you get done using it, go to the trash can, dump it out. They make it super easy for you. So the max line is right here, okay? Do not, like if you're gonna be lazy and not dump it every time that you use it, because this guy will suck up tons of stuff, and so you will need to dump him a bunch because he will get every single little crumb off your floor. So if you're using it, dump it after each use. But if you're not going to do that, this is where it's full. I can't tell you how many times, because I'm not the only person that uses this thing, how many times it's given to me and they're like, it's broken, I don't know how to fix it. It doesn't work anymore, fix it. Because I am Michelle Fix It, so like people just tell me to fix it. And it's because this whole entire thing is filled. Don't be that person. It's meant to be dumped here as good practice, and it's just like something that you can do every time you use it. Dump it every time you use it, okay? That way you never get close to your max line. Will it handle more crap? Yes, it will. But then you create an obstruction with your little flappy guy, so then you got to clean him out. And if you keep vacuuming, even though like it's all this is full and your flap is full, then once this is connected, it's a long day. Once this is connected, then all of this is going to get filled with junk. You're going to have to take the whole entire thing apart. And you're going to be very grumpy because all of this, like this guy, will not stop. And all of this will get full of gross stuff, okay? Don't do it. It's a bad idea. All right. And then, of course, we have this little guy. There's a battery that needs to be installed here, but we're not at that piece yet. This is one of the accessories. There you go. It is misleading when you first purchase it. It has this to keep the form right here. This is not part of it, so you know, if you go to use this and this little clear piece is on there, it's not going to work. You got to take it off. And this will go into here like so. It has a little red button to discharge it, so you have to push the red button. This also goes at the end of the stick, so you can use it whatever way you want to. It's fantastic. I love this thing. You have an extra HEPA filter. You have this little crevice tool right here. Secret about this little crevice tool. Do you guys see how there's like little lines on the side right here? So depending on the level of suction you need, see little lines? You can see those. You can cover one or both of them. to create better suction. So yeah, this also goes into the canister. Boom, bang. It will go into the stick as well. This is the battery. And this little guy, in high power mode, because there are 3 modes that you can use this in high powered mode, I think this lasts like 25-ish minutes, maybe a half an hour. So the first time you use it, if your floors are really gross, like, you know, you might be like, oh man, the battery power is not great on this. Also, before you use it, you should fully charge it. So you're just gonna stick the battery in there, lock it in, and then the battery has the speed control on it. So the way that you use it is you pull the trigger, and you see the level, and if you put Alright, so it has 3 different levels, depending on what you want. And again, the reason I prefer this instead of traditional sweeping, and a lot of people don't realize this because people have been sweeping for years, is when you sweep, you're throwing up, especially aggressive sweepers, like people that are aggressive sweepers, they sweep and they don't realize it, but they're throwing all of this stuff into the air, and then you're breathing it in, and then you wonder why your house gets dusty, because you are aggressively sweeping your whole entire house and you're throwing stuff all over the place and unwittingly or unknowingly making everything dusty and making it where you have a lot of pollutants in the air. Okay, so don't do that. Get one of these guys that has the HEPA filter, so every time that you're cleaning, you know, and you vacuum and stuff like that, you're pulling all the stuff off the floor. You have the metal filter, you have the HEPA filter, and then you have another filter that's in here to clean all that up. The White Shark guy that I use for the carpets, he also has a HEPA filter because I'm allergic to dust mites and a bunch of other random stuff. And I don't need people coming in sweeping, and I'm not gonna sweep. And it took me years to realize that when I swept, I was like, everything just messed me up. And so then I just like, I don't like to sweep because of that respiratory response with my body. Get one of these, okay? And it will collect all the stuff. And then every time you use it, dump it. It's not that hard. So on-off switches right here with this trigger. And then again, you can adjust the speed once it's on to whichever level you want. If you're gonna just have one of these guys and not get a carpet guy and you have carpets, you're gonna wanna be on the 3rd speed for that. But understand that the amount of suction that this thing is pulling from its motor will depend on how long the battery will last, okay? But overall, it's fantastic. And it's really, I mean, it's lightweight. Like this is the heaviest part of it, and I can hold it with my pinky super easily. It's not a big deal. And again, my 2-year-old likes to use it, and it's durable. He knocks it over, he hits it, he does stuff with it all the time, and it's fine. It doesn't care. Like it is such a good machine. I don't know, just it's a really good machine. And then to charge it, where's your charger? Oh, we already pulled the charger out. This is the only thing that I wish that they had like changed on the design, is they give you this little guy to hold it onto the wall if you decide to do that, which I have not, clearly. But the only thing like design wise that I would change is they wanted to just get plugged in like this. So when it's plugged into the wall and it's just hanging out, like your cord is just hanging out. So that's the only thing. Like it would have been really cool if maybe instead of having this thing, the wall mount is just like a plug, like my drills are or something, and there's a way to charge it up. I don't know. That's the only like design change I would have with this. Is it's very obnoxious because I have like lower, because this is an older house. But even in like the newer houses where you have the more traditional levels for the outlets and stuff, it's really annoying because wherever this is in the wall, this little cord is dangling, and with children and pets and everything, like I would have preferred to be able to have this and then have it go all the way up to the top. I mean, I'm sure aesthetic wise, if you don't care, you can mount this onto the wall and then have the cord and then like when it's not wound up like this, like drape it over. But then if you had something to like clip and hold it, that would be great, but they just don't. The other thing is when you're putting your accessories into this guy, like your small accessories, you have to be mindful of directionality where they are. And then you also have to understand that you're going to hold this and pull this up like that, because otherwise it's not going to come out, because it's set up to mimic how it would be when it's lined up in this. And so ease of use, no, that's the powered side. No, that is the right side. Ease of use is you just put it in there like that, it clicks in. Even like cleaning the car and stuff, like it's just crazy. This thing works so well. So yeah, I mean, this is a fantastic thing. And like, you know, you look like you could like text me, oh, I see you, boom, boom. Right? Okay, well, it's not as intimidating with it. This one's more intimidating. I love this thing. I'm gonna get you. All right, we'll take this off. No, this can be like the little. I got my eye on you, dust. Right? I mean, I don't know. I have fun with stuff. It's cool, but a 2-year-old, from a 2-year-old to a 102-year-old, you can use it. It's ridiculously lightweight. Like, hang on. Is that as short as it goes? Oh yeah, because it's got this little thing. Oh, let me take this off, which doesn't really add much weight to it. Like, look at that. Pinky. This thing is so light and so powerful. It's like, I got you. Tunk tunk. Whatever. I have fun with my life. You should have fun with your life. All that great stuff. So, you guys like and subscribe. There is, I think I went over all the different features and stuff. I have a thing for red, clearly. Lots of my stuff is red. But you get these, this. I think I bought, there's another one that has a miniature version of this that you can use for the stairs. I ended up letting Charlie just have it because I never used it, and so he pretend vacuums sometimes too. But that's the other one, and that's the one I thought I was buying, even though I've never used that accessory. And then the nice thing about this is you don't have to like push anything with your foot. It's just when you're vacuuming, if it gets knocked over, it'll just swivel all over the place, which is great. Xena, my dog, she's like, you have the vacuum cleaner in there. The dogs are not afraid of it. Like, it's not ridiculously loud. And then so you can use it in the swivel position like this while you're vacuuming, and then just kind of push it. And when it's all like on the floor and stuff like that, you just, if it's on the floor like this, you just notch it. Like, you just push against the floor, and that's it. This thing is great. Ow. Except for it attacks you if you're trying to do a video about how great it is. Go over there. I don't like you anymore. But anyways, you guys like and subscribe. Have a fantastic day. Get yourself one of these little Fabuletta vacuum cleaners. Again, not paid promotions, sponsoring, whatever. I will do that stuff. I've had a couple of things that I have sponsored. I clearly stated in the videos. This is just something that I actually use and I actually require at the houses that I stay at, or like if I have one for that goes with me if I'm working on a rental property, like, you know, in between tenants or something. I have one there because you generate a lot of dust and dirt and all these different things, so it can keep up with a miniature construction site, and then it can also keep up with other stuff. So otherwise, you guys like and subscribe. Have a fantastic day. I will see you next time. Bye.